I'll say it. You were the one who tried to kill Franco.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, you know what? I think I do. I think I know what I'm talking about. In fact, I think that I'm very clear about things right now. About you. About us. A single shot was fired at the Metro Court. The police believed that Olivia got in the way of a bullet meant for Franco. Were you the one that fired it?
Where is all this coming from? Come on.
Really? Well, an innocent woman is in the hospital, possibly dying, so if this isn't a good opportunity for us to be honest with each other, then when is? Okay, so, why don't we just walk this through?
I don't want to walk through anything.
Step. I do. Now, before you left the hospital, the first time, you said that you had business to attend to.
I did have business.
And I was at the hospital with Sam while she was waiting to hear if her son, my grandson, had leukemia. I told you that I needed you to be there, and still you left. Approximately an hour later, you come back and I ask you, what were you doing for Sonny? And you dodged the question. With the same evasion you just used. Where's all this coming from? Well, you changed the subject so successfully that I didn't tell you about my conversation with Nicholas.
Okay. So what did you and your nephew talk about?
You. About the night he got shot and that you were there watching Lulu's place for Sonny. And he said, does Sean work for Sonny? What does he do? I said, you know what? I don't know exactly.
We talked about this. We have an unspoken agreement.
I know all about the unspoken. I do. We talked about that. The only difference is that I'm his attorney, so I'm protected by attorney-client privilege. You, on the other hand, are adhering to some code of silence.
But this whole time, you never wanted to know what I do?
I didn't want to know. But now it's too late because I do know. I know that you have taken Jason's place in the organization, and I know what Jason did. We all know what Jason did. He killed people for Sonny, and I am asking you, is that what you do too?
Okay, I need to get some air.
No, I need to talk.
No, we're not talking about anything. You are cross-examining me.
No, well, from the looks of things, you should probably get used to.
Okay, I'm not some hostile witness on the stand you get to take down.
You are acting just like a hostile witness. You are evading, you're lying, you've been doing it for the last 2 nights.
You know, this conversation is getting us nowhere.
Because you keep evading. Why don't you just tell me the truth? Fine, I'll ask you one more time. When you were called away from the hospital, was it business for Sonny?
It wasn't.
Great. It was TJ you were with, right? So you can imagine my surprise when TJ called and said, it wasn't. Then you came to the hospital and you lied again to me. You went on and on about your pep talk with TJ, and I told you, I know you weren't with TJ because TJ called me and said that he hadn't seen or heard from you. I told you you were lying, and you said nothing. Why don't you just tell me where you went the second time you left the hospital, because we both know that it wasn't to deal with TJ or Molly.
Well, Alexis, you seem to have it all figured out, so why don't you tell me where you think I went?
All right. When TJ called you, he said it went right to voicemail. You never have your phone turned off. The only reason you would have your phone turned off is if you didn't want to be interrupted, or you were concentrating on a target. But Olivia had already been shot. You went to the ER. Of course you did. You went to the ER to see Olivia. That makes sense, because when you came back, you were a wreck. It was all over your face. You were a wreck. And, of course, I would be a wreck, too, if I had shot an innocent person.
Yeah, well, if that's what you think would happen, there's no more we need to say, so you can just stop, okay?
You tried to kill Franco, and Olivia got in the way. My God. You must be racked with guilt. It must be eating you alive. How'd I do so far? Hostile witness have any objections?
Counselor, let's say Franco was the target. A lot of people want him dead, including you. You know, after what he did to Sam, I can only imagine how badly...
Don't you drag my daughter into this. And sure, nothing would please me more than to see that bastard under 6 feet of dirt. I'd have ID'd the body and danced on his grave.
Oh, of course, the bullet hit. Franco, you've been willing to pull the trigger.
No, because I don't go around killing my enemies. Sonny does. Although he doesn't actually pull the trigger, does he? He has other people do it for him. He had Jason do it for him. But now Jason's gone, so now he has you.
It's not that simple.
It's exactly that simple. Did you shoot Olivia,
Look,
yes or no? Answer the question!
Yes. I'm the one who tried to kill Franco. Will you say something?
What do you want me to say? I already had this all figured out. It's just when you said it, it made it worse.
How do you think I feel?
I don't know. How does it feel to have your assassination plot thwarted and you shoot the wrong person? Are there words?
If you're trying to make me feel worse about what happened to Olivia...
What I want to know is, when you accepted this job from Sonny, did you think about anybody else? And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about TJ. His own mother dumped him on you because she had no investment in him. He needs you. And so what is he going to do if you get caught? They're just going to throw him into the same system that Rafe's in. Did you even consider him?
You know what I thought about TJ? When Olivia hit the ground, all I can see is TJ's dad. The moment I shot him, I hit the wrong guy. That was happening all over again.
How do you get yourself into a mess like this, Sean? When there's so many people that depend on you. And I'm not talking about me or TJ. What about Molly? Hell, the commissioner threw you a party and called you a hero.
Look, I did what I did for them. For TJ and Molly, Danny, Sam. I did it for you. Hell, I wanted to take down Franco for this whole damn town.
The whole damn town didn't ask you to do this. Neither did any of us.
The last time that monster showed up, he terrorized everybody we cared about. Everybody we knew. I mean, Jason hired me to be a bodyguard for Jocelyn. A bodyguard. For a sweet little innocent girl because Franco stalked her. So hell yeah, I made the judgment call that the freak needed to be taken down.
Who the hell do you think you are? You don't get to make that call. You don't get to take justice into your own hands.
Yeah, well, sorry to break it to you, counselor, but justice is a lie. There'll always be a chance that sick men like Franco will walk, especially when there are people like you still around. You know what? I made the call. And you want to know the truth? The absolute truth? I was totally fine with ending that son of a bitch. You know? And I still am. And I can live with that.
Except he's not the one you shot. We don't even know if Olivia's gonna make it. What if she dies? Can you live with that?
Be able to live with it if Olivia dies? I don't know. I'm hoping it won't come to that.
We all hope that.
Yeah, miracles happen every day. Now I'm hoping for one right now. I am praying. I'm praying she pulls through okay.
Well, at least we can agree on that.
So now you know everything. Who I am, what I do, what I did. So what are you going to do about it?
On the next General Hospital.
What is he talking about? What rape?
Open your eyes, Ma, and I promise you I will find the person responsible for this.
The police are the least of your problems because Sonny will probably have you killed.
I told you. Olivia dies, you die.